SpaceX has done it again, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in spaceflight. Starship Flight 8 just launched from Boca Chica, Texas, and it was one of the most ambitious tests yet. With a jaw-dropping attempt to catch the Super Heavy booster and a crucial test of Starship's re-entry capabilities, this mission had a lot riding on it. And as always with SpaceX, the results were dramatic. Hello, and welcome to Tenor. This time, we're breaking down SpaceX's Starship Flight 8, what they accomplished, and what went wrong. Number 1. Mission Overview. On March 6, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, SpaceX launched Starship Flight 8 from Starbase, Texas. This flight had 4 key objectives. To recover the Super Heavy booster using the new launch tower's chopstick arms, test the Starship's upper stage for re-entry and splashdown in the Indian Ocean, deploy 4 Starlink satellite simulators, and finally perform an in-space relight of a Raptor engine. Number 2. What went right? Super Heavy booster recovery. Let's start with the big win. For the first time ever, SpaceX successfully caught the Super Heavy booster. The booster, which is called B-15, lifted off smoothly and, after separating from Starship, executed a controlled return. As planned, it descended back to the launch tower, where SpaceX's robotic chopstick arms caught it mid-air. This is a huge deal. If SpaceX can reliably recover boosters like this, it will dramatically reduce costs and make rapid reuse of rockets possible. Imagine launching a Starship to orbit, refueling it, and then launching another one in the same day. That's the goal. Number 3. What went wrong? Starship upper stage lost in flight. But while the booster nailed its landing, the Starship upper stage, Ship 34, didn't make it. About 8 minutes into the flight, the spacecraft lost control and disintegrated over the newly renamed Gulf of America. SpaceX confirmed that multiple engine shutdowns led to a loss of altitude control, meaning that the rocket started tumbling and couldn't correct its trajectory. This means that re-entry testing and the planned splashdown in the Indian Ocean never happened. That's a setback, but not a failure. SpaceX now has data to analyze and improve the system for the next flight. Number 4. Why this matters and what's next. So, what does this mean for the future of Starship? The booster catch was a historic first. This proves that SpaceX can achieve full booster reusability, cutting launch costs significantly. The Starship upper stage failure provides crucial data. SpaceX will now analyze what went wrong, tweak the data, and move forward. The next test flight could happen soon, but SpaceX will need FAA approval before launching again. In typical SpaceX fashion, setbacks are just stepping stones. Elon Musk has already hinted that Starship Flight 9 is coming soon, with more upgrades and fixes based on today's test. Number 5. How this affects Mars and lunar missions. This test flight wasn't just about launching a rocket, it's about the future of space exploration. NASA's Artemis program relies on Starship to land astronauts on the moon. A fully reusable Starship would drastically reduce the cost of getting cargo and people to the moon and beyond. And for Mars, this test was even more critical. Mars missions require fully reusable rockets that can be refueled in orbit, precision landings on another planet, and survivability for long-term missions. The booster catch today was a big step forward, making Starship a reality for these missions. If SpaceX can refine Starship's upper engine stability, the path to Mars gets a lot clearer. And finally, at number 6, we have Elon Musk's response and what's next for SpaceX. As always, Elon Musk was quick to respond. In a post-launch statement, he said that SpaceX gathered valuable data and will make adjustments for the next flight. This follows SpaceX's rapid iteration approach, where they test, break, learn, and improve with each launch. SpaceX isn't slowing down. With Starship Flight 9 already in the works, the next steps will likely include improving upper stage flight stability, reattempting Starship's full re-entry and splashdown, and finally, more booster catch tests to refine reusability. And who knows, maybe by the end of this year, we'll see Starship on a fully successful orbital flight. SpaceX's Starship Flight 8 was a mix of major success and unexpected failure, but that's exactly how progress is made. The fact that they successfully caught the booster for the first time is a game changer for reusable rocketry. And while the Starship upper stage didn't make it, this mission still moves SpaceX forward in a big way. While the booster catch was a major win, the Starship upper stage, called Ship 34, didn't survive the flight. About 8 minutes after the launch, the vehicle lost control and broke apart in midair, ending the mission early. So what happened? Shortly after stage separation, Starship started rolling uncontrollably. The roll thrusters couldn't correct the spin, and within seconds the ship was torn apart and aerodynamic forces leading to a catastrophic breakup over the Gulf of Mexico. This marks the second Starship explosion in flight, but SpaceX isn't treating it as a failure. They gathered valuable data on engine performance, separation mechanics, and roll control, which will go into improving the next test. So what do you think? Was this mission a success or a failure? Do you think that SpaceX can fix the issues with Starship before the next launch? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Also, make sure to check out some of my other videos of Trump's plans for 2025 and the $1.5 billion Bybit heist. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates on SpaceX, NASA, and the future of space exploration. Thank you for watching Tenor. I'll see you next time.